Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Frankfurt, Germany. I have no idea what time it is where you are, but here it is just before 9 a.m. I have to move that a little. I hope everyone's having a great whatever time it is where you are. Uh, Good morning, Alan. Good to see you here. Thought I saw another mod here earlier. Guess my chat has rolled off, but good morning, Alan. Hello, Christine, Elise, Jason M, Gabriel, Mark. Thanks for staying up late with us, Mark and Gabriel. No, that is not de-icing. It is not that cold. Go back over to here. I don't know what this plane is. I know it's a... I've seen a... We don't get these planes. I have no idea what that is. But I think this is de-icing training. So it's not technically de-icing, but they are training. That's gonna happen. We're gonna move some things. We got jets flying everywhere at this airport, so we're gonna have to make a little bit of adjustments here in a second to some things. But they are doing de-icing training over there, and I believe the plane is specifically for that. This Condor here is heading off to someplace I've never heard of, Palama del Malor. I have no idea how to say that, but it's going there. It is a. Oh, maybe I clicked on the wrong one. It's telling me. No, yeah, okay. Condor heading there. It's the non-stripey version. Good morning, Irene. Hello, Frank. 3 a.m. Thanks for getting up early with us. Another airline I've never seen before. In person, anyway. I've seen it on streams. Legalized champ, no. I had an apple something. It was really tasty. It was apple something. I don't know what the last part of the word was, but it was really tasty. It was really good. Swing this around a little bit this way. See if we can get it out of the shot. Here goes Condor. As much as I like the striped ones, I do like I do like that one. The first time I saw that livery Condor in person was actually in Hawaii, believe it or not. It was sold by Condor and was heading over to Asia to be a cargo plane. It had just got its freighter conversion, and it had ferrying through Hawaii. So I've noticed we have lots of Airbus. Someone was asking what type of aircraft we have here. I've noticed there's a lot of Airbus here, which kind of makes sense. Lots of these that I honestly cannot tell the difference between one or the other, these smaller Airbuses. Because I don't see them enough to know all the things. We have the 321s, we get a lot of those, but all the other ones, the 18s, the 19s, whatever, I don't see them enough to instantly recognize them. I'm not a scholar when it comes to things like that. Oh, we have Keith in the house. Hello, Keith. Guten Tag. I would say we're watching the same sunrise today, but I don't see a sunrise here. It is very overcast. Hello, Ms. Wolves. Good to see you. So I apologize if everything might be coming in mono today. I thought I packed the right cord for the new microphone I bought, and for some reason, I did not. So everything might be coming out of your right ear. Hello, H. Dot. Oh, we have Corey and Ken also in the house. Hello, Corey and Ken. Yeah, so we are exactly 12 hours. Oh, thanks, Miss Wills. We're exactly 12 hours off our normal schedule. So this is heading off to Jersey. Not the Jersey I'm familiar with. This is heading off to Jersey with a Z. All right, H. Dot. Cool. I ordered one of the Condor shirts, but it's going to be here after, apparently, I leave. Or after I got here. Oh, interesting. I didn't know that, Keith. Hello, Trav. Trav N's in the house. Another local Hawaii spotter. So I picked this this spotting location this morning because I watch a couple of I watch a German streamer, One and More Aviation, I think is his name. And there's a taxiway right over my left shoulder that I was hoping to get some arrivals coming in really closely. The smaller planes, the bigger planes will go all the way down to the other end, but ah, hello, Josh. So this Lufthansa here is going to Budapest. I have flown out of the Budapest airport, and I will have to say that was the most chaotic airport I've ever been in my life. So Budapest, it was nothing but like it seemed like every traveling party had like 20 people in it, and so they had like 40 pieces of luggage. And what they would do is they were like everybody was. We got there so early, the airport wasn't actually open yet. None of the ticket counters were open yet, and they were just trying to get a couple members of each family in each line to see which one went faster. It was crazy. And for some reason, I don't know how I did it. I stood in the right spot, and just when all the ticket windows opened, it was like Noah parting the Red Sea. It was just like everybody went to the left and everybody went to the right, and then I was standing there right in front of a dude who was checking us in. So the complete opposite of that was Frankfurt. I mean, when we came in yesterday, we were confused all the way up until we got to the border protection. Usually when you come in on an international flight, you get ferried through these long hallways, and you end up at border protection. And here at Frankfurt, they just dumped you right out in the terminal. I was trying to figure out where we were supposed to go. It was just like, they dumped you right out in the terminal. It was nice and easy. When we got to customs, there was one person in front of us. Or got to passport control, there was only one person in front of us. We have something over here that many of you might have seen in Hawaii. I believe it's this exact plane has been to Hawaii. I'm almost certain of it. This is Eastern Airlines. I believe they call this the fingerprint livery. This is a semi-regular visitor to the islands. So if you were here last week, you did our last show. We'll talk about that in a second, because I got another plane coming. So the main two runways, this is the center one. The right one is off to my left, and then the arrivals are on the other one. The arrivals are on their left runway. So that's coming at us. So it's a little hard to see those. We're going to try to go to the other side of the airport next stream from here. There's another spotting location on the other side. We're going to try to do that one the next time we're here. And we are going to try to mix these around. I know we have all of them scheduled for 9 a.m., which will be tough for some people. But we are going to try to do some evening streams here, so it'll be morning back in Hawaii. Very early morning, but it will be morning. That Plama del Moraga, that must be a very popular location. That's the second plane we've already seen going off there. Hello, Fast Eddie. PMI is the airport code. I have no idea where that is. It's got to be pretty close, because it's in the same time zone. Or maybe it's just straight down. So welcome, everybody. If you don't know who I am or what I'm doing here, I can answer at least one of those questions for you. I got a wave already. I've been in the country less than 24 hours and I already got a wave from someone. I think he thought I was someone else though, but that's okay. I'll take it. My name is Patrick. The channel's Reverse Ops. We're an aviation live stream and tomfoolery channel based out of Honolulu, Hawaii. We are 12 time zones away from our normal location. We're on a little bit of a road trip here. I guess an aviation trip. So we're going to do at least 4 shows from Germany. We're going to sprinkle in another couple over the next 2 weeks. Hello, Marcy. Rockin' Desert Rose. Ah, Wanderlust is here. Hello. Got a Reen in the house. Hello. Hope everyone's doing well. The wind picked up right after I said, no, I don't need the jacket. So thank you.
I got out of the car.
Oh, weird. Back to this camera. Yeah, so it's a little chilly out here. I don't know the exact temperature, but it is a little chillier than I'd like. So we got in last night, or yesterday afternoon, we checked in at our hotel, which is just on the other side of the airport, not too far from here. And then we went to the old town, Frankfurt. Walked around the old town, had some sausage at a pub, or not a pub, a cafe last night. It was a very enjoyable, relaxing evening. We had a nice time. We turned in a little early, but that's good because we needed to sleep. So in case you're wondering, Mrs. Reverse Ops is here. She's, I don't know if you can see her in this camera shot. Can you see her back there? She's back there wandering around. She's scoping out the area. She wants to do a walk later. Ooh, no Pop-Tarts today, Ken. We had an apple something that was at a place by our hotel. So Mrs. Reverse Ops got a croissant, and I got something apple with a lot of sugar on it. It was really good. So that runway over there that I was hoping to get some really close-up shots of these small planes, as I was setting up, it was like nothing but of them coming this way, and now that I've been live, none of them have come this way. Where's he at? Ooh, maybe. Come on. Nope, he's turning. That's not very nice. Croatia Air, what are you doing to me? So I noticed one thing when we came in last night, or yesterday afternoon, we saw a bunch of these, well, not a bunch, I think 3 of these Condor planes, the stripy ones, with just stripes on the tail. The body was completely white. That was interesting. Oh, we had F-15s and I missed them. Bummer. So Travis, the flight was really good, and both of them, with the flight on this, we left Honolulu yesterday morning at 8 o'clock Hawaii time on the United 757. That was pretty comfortable. I really liked that. I don't remember the last time I flew a 757, but that was pretty comfortable. We had in the back economy seats, so we didn't have any extra legroom or anything, but I was still pretty comfortable. Oop, people are saying hi to you. Enunciate.
Hello, everybody from Germany.
But it was good. It was comfortable. And then we switched over to the A340-300 in LA, and I really liked that one. I'm a big fan of the 232 or the 242 seating configuration, because that way I can get just me and Mrs. Reverse Ops against the window. I like that. And that's what the 340 had. So we, again, we didn't have any extra leg room or like premium seats, but it was still pretty comfortable. I slept a good chunk of the 10.5-hour flight. But I highly recommend the 340. If you can get on one before they go away, I really liked it. Yeah, Travis, I saw that. I got your video that I couldn't. Unfortunately, when I was trying to view it, my internet was being dodgy. So I will download that. I appreciate it. I'm gonna cheat. What is this? A 319-100. Alright, so the 19s and the 18s kind of all look the same to me. Alright, Keith. So we've really only had 2 problems getting over here. Well, with the stream anyway. I don't know if you guys saw my kerfuffle last night. Some of you might have seen it, where I was trying to get the SIM cards working that I bought for the trip, and I was trying to get them working in the modem that I use for the normal shows. And it just wouldn't work. I couldn't get it to work. They wouldn't authenticate. I was getting very nervous. So I put them directly in the encoder and tried them. And apparently when I did that, I went live last night on accident. So if you guys saw that, got 400 likes on a mess, or 400 views on a screw up. That was kind of funny. Oh, we got Kirsten in the house. Rainbow Love in the house. Me and Rainbow Love on the same continent. Bad things are about to happen. We're about to have a lot of fun. Then Rainbow Love tried to call me last night to tell me I was accidentally live, and I thought it was myself calling myself from the number on the foreign SIM card, so I didn't answer. So, but luckily the no, don't worry, Rainbow Love. I would, if I'd known it was you, I would have 100% accepted the call. The good thing is once I got them into the encoder, the SIM cards detected and were able to use them. The only bummer thing about that is if I can't get them to work with the modem that I brought, I don't know if we'll be able to do any 360 streams, which is why we're not doing a 360 stream right now. So we'll have to see how that goes. I'm going to see, once we get to the next hotel, I'll try to figure it out. Little birdie. Way over there. Way over there. He's on the second to last straight forward. Oh, interesting, Corey. Hopefully it comes down here. I'm not who you think I am, but I'll take it. I'm getting lots of honks and waves this morning because I believe they think I'm someone else, but I will take it. Oh, they have wild foxes? I have a domesticated fox standing right next to me. Ooh, sorry about that. John, no, I haven't seen any today. I saw one on the ground yesterday when we pulled in. I don't think I've seen any today. There is a... No, that's a Dreamliner. There's a Qatar Dreamliner, which I don't think I've ever seen a Qatar Dreamliner before. Ooh, I have a One World 777 American. Did that just come in? No, that's heading out. Where are you going? You coming out there down here? I don't think a 777 down here. Ooh, a tiny Lufthansa plane. So this is going off to Stuttgart. It's like a nice, quick 40-minute trip. Ooh, our first stripy plane of the day. Well, our first moving one, anyway. This is the Condor. This is the Blue Sea livery. This one's heading off to Vienna. Oh, hello, Ringoberto, and thanks for letting us know. Trying to do two things at once never works out. Doobie-doobie-doo. Here is that One World triple I was telling you about a second ago. This is American. This is heading off to Charlotte in the U.S. of A. So this is the One World livery. Yesterday, our 340 was the Star Alliance livery 340. That was pretty cool. That was I believe that's the first time I've ever flown on a special livery. All right, H dot. I meant to go back and look at that. I know somebody clipped it for me, so I need to go back and look at that. The problem with those 24-hour cameras, if you don't clip it right away, it's actually gone. Yes, Linda, you did. Unfortunately for me, I forgot to send that stuff out. Linda was the winner of our 360 camera monthly contest last month, and I will get that out. Might be a little delayed, I apologize, but I'll get it out. So many Lufthansas. Seem to be everywhere. I don't mind that though. Oh, here's another Star Alliance livery. This is not the one we were on yesterday, of course. This is a different. This is what ours looked like, only it's a different plane. Oh, we have a 747 in the background. We'll come back to the Star Alliance in a second. So the plan today is to run through about noon. There's some 747s going to go off around noon. What? We'll go about noon, and then we'll. Oh, I recognize that shirt.
Welcome to Germany.
Oh,
Hi, Martin. Martin.
good to meet you.
Hi.
I like the shirt. I ordered this one.
Yeah.
I haven't ordered that one
Yeah,
yet. It looks,
Raptor.
yeah, it looks good. So.
8 days. Hawaii.
Oh, really? Okay. So you're coming to Oahu, right?
Wow.
Oahu, yeah, cool.
Wow, 1 day in Big Island.
Yeah. Big Island is awesome.
Yeah.
You're gonna regret only having 1 day,
Yeah.
but it's amazing. But I'm 48 days.
Yeah.
Yeah. How you doing? So how far of a drive is it to here for you? Are you're around here?
Near Marburg.
I don't know where that is.
Kassel.
Yeah.
Kassel and Marburg.
Oh, okay.
My birthday is in Hamburg.
Oh.
Hamburg.
Hello, Mason. Good to see you.
The 8 days.
Yeah. Somewhere. With some stickers. Oh yeah. So this one's going off to Malta here. This one's headed off to another place I'm not familiar with. Tunis? Tunis? So we have a good friend Martin here with us. German local. He came by to say hello. He's in the chat quite a bit. He'll be in Hawaii to see us in about 48 days. Looks like that Qatar Dreamliner that's heading down here to leave on this runway. That's good. I don't remember if I've ever seen a Qatar Dreamliner before. This one's heading off, of course, to Doha. Yeah, it is right there. Wait for it to pop around these things. This one's here, it's heading off to Algiers. It's a 320-200. That's a good question, Corey. You don't ever listen to my pronunciation on things. My pronunciation on things is probably very wrong, especially when it's, well, anything really. So the next three Lufthansas are heading off to Madrid. Someplace I've never heard of again. A lot of places I've never heard of here. That's not unusual. Porto. I don't know where Porto is. It's a 321, man. Yeah, I don't think we'll see any Raptors today, Keith. Malaga, is that how you pronounce the next one? Malaga, AGP. It's heading out on another 321. Portugal. Ah, never been to Portugal. Thanks, Jane. Jane's been with us for 8 months, not only as a channel member, but as a hard-working mod. It's good to be here. Thank you very much, Jane. I think I missed a couple early. So we had Brandon Rabbit, our good friend and mod, coming back to us at the 717 level. Thank you very much, Brandon. And then we had Steve Evans, who's been here 4 months at the 717 level. Thank you very much, Steve. Sorry, I was a little delayed in getting back to those. So it feels very surreal to be here. I've been talking about it for so long. Exactly, Jane. Time passes so quickly. Are you guys struggling to hear me? Mic is registering loud signal on my end. I might be talking a little quieter because I'm not used to people standing around me when I broadcast. Let me try to fix that audio. I don't know if I can. Hi. Oh, okay. Okay. I know it's coming out as mono though. One of the channels isn't being. I think it's the left channel is not being picked up for some reason. Ah, okay. Thank you very much, Rainbow Love. Rainbow Love has been with us for 20 months at the 330 international level. Thank you very much. Time flies. We're having fun. Almost 2 years. Mr. Reverse Hops family. You all are amazing. Mr. and Mrs. Reverse Hops, all this from Germany. Well, thank you very much for being here. Thanks for all you do. Our quad threat mod. This one is heading off to Athens. I know where Athens is. It's in Georgia. And not the Georgia that's over here. Thanks again, Rainbow Love. We have Michael Walker's hitting 20 big months. Thank you very much. Says, hope you and Mrs. Reverse have a great trip. Well, so far, so good. We've been having good food and very relaxing so far. We started our drive today, so today is when the excitement begins. We're actually driving out of Frankfurt today. We'll be back in Frankfurt in 2 weeks. We drive out of Frankfurt today, heading towards Berlin. But thank you very much, Michael. Oh. So Corey, thanks for the $2 super chat. I really appreciate it. But unfortunately, we won't be playing the Pop-Tart game till we're back in Hawaii. But we might play the Strudel game later on one of the other shows. So keep an eye out for that. Thanks again, Corey. So we got a half a second here. I know some of you know that I have some merch available for the Germany trip here. So you can take a look over there. It's reverseopsshop.com. Will take you to the shop. You could check out the merchandise there. Here we go. We have the Oktoberfest shirt. A couple others. We also have some Condor stripy shirts down here somewhere. So this is the Lufthansa Retro and Modern. We have the stripy shirts. We have a beer stein. So we have all the colors of the Lufthansa or the Condor stripe, and we've added one today. So we've added the fly pink Condor shirt today. This shirt will be a charity shirt. Everything I make from the pink Condor stripe shirts will be donated to charity. So if you do like the pink one, order away. Every dollar I make from this shirt here will be given away to charity, kind of like we did the Maui Strong last year. We're doing this one. This is our charity shirt this year. So anything made off this, it's available all the way up to a 2X in both the men's. There's also a women's fit one too. So men's and women's fit. So I hope you like those. Remember, head on over to reverseopshop.com. So the charity that Lufthansa does, or sorry, Condor does with the pink shirt is Fly Pink. And that's who I'll be giving the money to if I can. I need to research this further, but I think I can give money to them. So all the proceeds will be going to that. So that's their all pink stripe one is for breast cancer awareness, and that actual plane with the pink stripes is flown all the time by an all-female crew. I have a couple of Air Canadas on the other side. One is another Star Alliance. It's a 330 Star Alliance. We also have a Royal Canadian Air Force lit up on the other side. Let's see if we can figure out where that is. Do not see it, but let's see if we can figure it out where it is over there. That's Obviously not it. Ah, there it is. Just on the other side of that jet blast barricade. So it looks like that's going to head down to the other side. We'll catch that one in the air. Hello, Local Boy 808. Good to see you. An hour? Not bad. Yeah. Oh, okay. Can you use Google Translate to find out we're the only ones not allowed to park there? Oh, is this a baby bus? What is this one here? Is this an 18? Okay, we'll go back to that one. Ooh, look what we got. We got Yankee Tango. It is flying off to Houston. That is the Retro 747 Lufthansa. That has pushed back and started to move. I have never seen this plane. The amount of times I've been to LA with the Extra X, I've never been fortunate enough to catch this plane. So we're flying back on a 747 to LA. I'm really hoping we get that one. It's a 320. Yeah, these 320s, 319s, 318s kind of all look the same to me. This one is headed off to Munich. That's a nice short flight. I think it's about a 3 or 4 hour drive. So probably puts it about a half an hour in the air, maybe a little shorter. No, it says it's an hour. Must be taking a scenic route. Thank you very much, Daniel. It's good to be here. Okay, I don't want to jinx myself or anything, but Yankee Tango's headed this way. Hello, Steve. Good to see you. Now that was the Star Alliance Air Canada that just passed over our head. That is heading off to Montreal. Alright. Yankee Tango is still heading this way, and I cannot... Oh, there it is right there. This is the plane I wanted to see the whole trip. See the one with the black nose coming at us? Has the lights on? That's the Lufthansa Retro 747. So it has the retro over on it. Hi. We can pack up now. I'm done. That was I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Oh, there's one of those striped that's just on the tail right there. The blue one. I wonder why that is. That's cool, John. I've been on 4, I think. Well, 4 if you don't count round trips. British Air used to run the 747s out of Phoenix, so I would go to Honolulu to Phoenix on the way to London and catch the 747s from there. And then I did Honolulu to Tokyo on a 747, and then Osaka back to Honolulu on a 747. Ah, thank you, Michael. Oh. Yeah, Ken, it's mono because I have the wrong cord. Usually I go from my microphone box, my wireless mic box, to the encoder with a USB cable. And I forgot that USB cable, so I had to go with a regular 1/8 inch. And for some reason, it doesn't want to do stereo. It only wants to do mono, and I don't know why that is. Ah, looks like the de-icing training is done for today. Ah, okay. Thanks, Ken. That 330 is heading off to Austin. I didn't know they had a flight to Austin. Interesting. Pardon me. Hawaiian killed their flight to Austin. They were running it for a year or two, and then they pulled out. They were also doing it on a 330, but it was a different variant. Welcome back, Linda. Yeah, it's kind of like when you go to DFW and you see all the Americans. So when we left LA yesterday, I really thought the plane was turning around. I really did. If you followed along or go watch the replay on Flight Radar, I really thought we were turning around and heading back to LA. It was all the way over the PCH, PCH over there, and we were only at 4,000 feet. It was like the slowest ascension to 10,000 feet I've ever felt. Starting to get a bit chilly out here. Well, greetings back to Hamburg. Thanks for stopping by. Michael, we were on a 340 yesterday. We'll be on a 747 on the way back out of Frankfurt. So yesterday was a 340-300 from LA. And then I believe it's the 21st. We're on a 747 out of here. That leaves, I believe, 10:30 in the morning. We have another Air Canada going out. This one's a Dreamliner 9. It's going to be coming at us. It's heading off to Vancouver. The lefty in front of us, right here, that is heading off to Sarajevo. Here's that Air Canada I was talking about a second ago. The most I've ever had to put Bob and Doug in the stream, and I think I even missed one. Oh, thank you. Oh, we have another Discovery plane coming on. It's going to that PMI. I'm gonna have to look that up. That's like the fourth plane. We're going to a place I've never heard of. Palma de Mallorca? It's in Spain. Interesting. Ooh, it's an island in Spain. Is that where everybody goes here to get away from the cold? Thank you very much, Sydney. Sydney at 34 left is gifted 5 reverse observerships. Thank you very much. That's extremely kind of you. It's like Chloe, Yoshi, Zulu, Romeo. Brad was gifted a membership. And Ian Zane. So please join me. Here come the Polizia. No, all the way down, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Felix, we like to take the show on the road every once in a while. I like that livery right there. That's pretty nice. The other Discovery had a different livery. Now, we haven't seen a 340 yet. The one we were on yesterday came in at like 3 o'clock. But I didn't check the schedule of the other ones. I know there's some 600s. That was the only bummer about the one we were on, is it was the 300 variant, so it had the bathrooms on the passenger level, not in the belly. The 600 has the bathrooms in the belly. But I think the 300 looks better. I think the 300 is a better looking plane. We do have another Queen leaving. It's unfortunately it's not coming to this side. It's going to go the other side, but it's heading off to SFO. And then we have one to Going to LAX too, that's supposed to be at 10:30. That's also lit up. We'll see where that goes. And it looks like we're going to have our first 350 of the day as well. That is heading off to Seattle. What? What? Oh, that's the police. They just ran them all off. Miss Wolves, they're like Pokemon. I want to catch them all. So earlier I mistakenly missed Tracy Smith gifting 1 Reverse Ops membership. Thank you very much, Tracy. You laughing at my Pokemon joke reminded me of that. So thank you very much. So here's the one here that is in my top 5 livery of all time. I love this livery. I love red. I love red in liveries. And I think they have the coolest looking version of the Speedbird logo out there. Because, I don't know if can you see it on this tail? Some of them have like a shadow, kind of a drop shadow effect on them too. So it's really cool. And if you look at my logo down there in the bottom right corner, you can see I was inspired by all the Speedbird logos before me. So. Seemed like back in the 50s and 60s, everybody had a Speedbird kind of logo. When I was in LA a couple weeks ago for Cranky Dork Fest, I missed the Strauss special livery by a day. I did see the one with the blue engines, though. That was kind of cool. No, I'm okay. Just going on the back of my neck. Oh, definitely, yeah. Take care, John. We'll see you next time. Ooh, we had a 340 come in from Boston on the other runway. I don't know if I could see that. Probably could have saw that. Keep an eye out over there. Isn't there a, didn't we just see one a little bit ago that had a similar livery, but instead of squares, they were circles? What was that one? It was the clown pants. It really started with a B. Brussels, there we go. Yes. Thanks, Steve. There's a... This one looks so big. The 330-300 looks so huge. You cold? Uh-oh. Another time. Windows is trying to update on me. So today, after the show, we drive out. There's a museum about an hour from here. Has a 747 on the roof. I cannot remember the name of it. We're gonna head there. We're gonna get some lunch somewhere around there. And we're gonna go to Erfurt. Erfurt?
I think so.
Erfurt today. We're going to spend the night there, and then we're off to Berlin tomorrow. We'll be in Berlin for a couple of days. And then we go to Bamberg for a night, just to break up. Erfurt and Bamberg are just to break up the drives between the big cities, so we don't overextend ourselves. So we'll do Bamberg for a night, and then we'll go to Munich. And then we're going to dip down into Innsbruck, into Austria, and go to Innsbruck. And then we'll be back here at Frankfurt after that. So that'll be our longest drive. From Innsbruck to back to here. I believe it's 4 hours. I think that was our first 350 today. I don't remember another 350 coming through here. I don't get a lot of 350s back in Hawaii. Every once in a while, Delta will string one in the afternoon. But not usually. Not a regular visitor. Hello, Blue Stripey. I think we've seen 3 Blue Stripeys today. But we haven't seen any of the other ones take off. I could watch that all day. That would not get old. That was an 800 off to LAX. The one crossing down there is coming in from Buenos Aires. It's another 800. Blue Stripey is being towed somewhere, so we're not going to see its departure. But we will see Sun Country. Oh, I'm sorry, Sun Express. Looks like Sun Country, sort of. I've only flown on the 350 once. That was British Airways 350. We flew from Honolulu to Dallas to get on the British A380, and on the way back we took the British A350 through LAX back to Honolulu, and I don't really remember being that impressed with the A350, the economy seats anyway. It's our first Lufthansa cargo plane of the day. This one's heading off to Krakow. Where that British is going? Is that British coming over here? It's going to Frankfurt. I mean, going to London, so maybe it'll come zipping around over here. Speaking of places I've never heard of, this CGO is the airport code. That's got a lot of consonants in a row that I cannot pronounce together when they're next to each other. So I don't know where that is. Take care, Rigoberto. Thanks for stopping by. Ooh, we got Brandon Ferris Photography in the house. Hello. I believe our #1 Discord user. If you haven't checked out Discord, it's worth it just for Brandon's pictures. He has a lot of cool pictures. I mean, he does post some Mariners stuff in there, but we can let him swing on that. Sydney, I'm the same way with NASCAR. I used to watch NASCAR every week. We'd go to the races at the TMP, the Texas Motor Speedway. TMS, sorry, not TMP, TMS. And I was a big Dale Earnhardt fan. And once he died, I never really found another person to cheer for, and I just kind of drifted off. That one coming in. I got this one here pushing out. Everywhere you turn, there's a queen. I like this. I could get used to this, definitely. Of course, I say that now when it's only mildly cold. In another month and a half, I'm sure I'd have different opinions. That's the greatest thing that's one of the great things about Hawaii is 90% of the time the weather's exactly the same. Alright, the queen in the background here, that just came in from LA. And then the one that pushed out over here is heading off to Chicago, I believe. Hopefully that'll stay on this side. If not, we'll adapt. Amen, Brandon. I 100% agree. Me and Mrs. Reverse Ops need to figure out a way to summer in Frankfurt. You okay with that? We're gonna summer in Frankfurt every year now. Come out here, watch planes. Okay. Didn't take much to convince her. Okay, I think that that British took the short tees out here. He came down. I don't know what taxiway number that is, but he took the short tees down there. Sometimes they do that in Honolulu, where they'll leave on 8 left at Echo, and when I'm down at the other end, it just makes your hair stand on end when they go over your head. What is this one? I've never seen this one in person. I've seen it on some of the streams. Yeah, I've never seen this one in person. I don't think, anyway. Hello, Robert. Thank you. What is that in the background? I think that's China. China's. Oh, that's Sichuan. Close enough, right? So, come back to the Queen in a second. This one's heading off to Rome. Even I know that one. New main airline of Greece. Oh, interesting. Oh, the Eastern Airlines lit up. Okay. I kind of miss my ATC. Oh, thanks, Robert. Ringle Sake? Sake? No, there's no N at the end, Patrick. Matt, what's the flight number of that Air Canada? Yeah, Brandon, it is not allowed here. Oh, is that a 600 being towed over here? It is a 600 being towed over here. What is that? It's a 340 600 being towed. That is a very long plane. Holy cow. Ooh, what's this? Every time you turn around, Patrick sees something he's never seen before. Oh, is this the vintage? Is this the retro Condor? This is the retro Condor, isn't it? Do I look at that or this? Ah. This right here is that Eastern Airlines that has been, doesn't say where it's going. But it's a 777-200ER. They, this is a weird airline. This they use these for, they bought the old Eastern Airlines name. And then on the tail, when it turns, you can see the old logo still on the tail. But they didn't keep the rest of the livery. It is mostly used for charter work. They do, however, have one monthly flight that goes from Miami to somewhere in the Caribbean one way. So if you fly it, you have to figure out another way back. You can't buy a round-trip ticket. But it goes one passenger flight. Ooh, look at this. There we go. There we go. That's what we were on yesterday. Carrie, that's what we were on yesterday. That was a 340. But it does one passenger flight, scheduled passenger flight a month to keep its FAA certification. So if they ever want to go back to doing, commercial flights, they won't have to jump through all the hoops. Did we ever get the flight number for that Air Canada that somebody wanted me to film? I didn't see it in the chat. The Eastern Airlines, Brandon. That is this one right here. Ooh, what a Atlas Queen go over our head. Couldn't see it though. Yeah, Robert, they were in full swing when we first started the show. Let's cut over that eastern. This one here. This is the eastern. Thank you very much, Robert. Robert Krober sent 5 reverse ops memberships. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. Looks like Jeremy, Dan, Sly, and Georgia Planespotting, the recipients of that. But thank you very much, Robert. We might be getting another 747 down this end. There's a Queen. It looks like it's taxiing this way. It's headed off to JFK. It's a 400. All right. Have we seen a 400 yet today? We've seen a lot of 800s. In fact, we're going to see another 800 heading off to Chicago here in a second, after the American that's coming down the runway. The one going to Chicago should be next. And the one going to Miami looks like it's also might be coming down here. We'll see which one leaves first, the Queen or the Eastern. My bet's on the Queen. Ooh, we also have an Emirates 777 lit up. I haven't seen one of them in a long time. Last time I saw one of those was at DFW, well before I even started streaming. That was a while ago. In fact, I think the last time I saw a Emirates 777 it was at DFW, the day I saw Walt stream for the first time out there. Why I remember stuff like that, but I don't remember anything important, I have no idea. Boy, today is Blue Stripey Day. There's another blue stripe one coming out this way. This must be Queen hour. There's like 5 Queens lit up somewhere on the airfield. So this Delta here is heading off to Atlanta. That's not a surprise. Behind it we have another Queen. It is heading off to JFK. This one, however, is a 400. So I think this right here might be my favorite Queen. The passenger variation 400. I love the winglets. So. Definitely correct, Michael. Just have to figure out why an Emirates 777 from 4 years ago is. Another blue striping is going out. Looks like it's going out on the short keys down there. That's over to my right. ignore Delta because we get plenty of Deltas back home. That's another one that's going to that Spanish island. That place must be, for a place I've never heard of, that place must be the bee's knees, as they say. Thank you, Gabriel. Man, it must be late for you. How you doing? Yeah. There's a BA down there that has disappeared off flight radar, but there's a Condor down there, short keys again. All right, take care, Gabriel. Thanks for staying up with us. Yeah, Brandon, there's many a times when Mrs. Reverse Ops will just look at me side-eyed and goes, "Why do you remember that?" Yeah, Robert, he's turning onto the runway now. He's taking off from the short tees down there. He's gonna head out before he's definitely gonna head out before this one, so we'll go down here. There he is. So they might be getting ready for round 2 of the de-icing training. Another blue one and going off to JFK that's joined the line to come down here. It's just in front of that Emirates. Apparently I should have run a special on the blue shirts in the shop today. Gabriel, is that going in or out? Yeah, Robert, that livery is very polarizing. You either love it or you don't. Ah, hello, Hot Sauce Lover. How are you today? Hope you're doing well. Hot Sauce Lover has gifted 10 Reverse Ops memberships. That's extremely generous. Thank you very much. So it looks like, let's see if I can read these names here. Rolf, Cactus, Aerocentric, Ryan, David, Dave, Wait, that's a good name. Beth, Gremlin, and Frank. Please join me in thanking Hot Sauce Lover. We are going to be doing a members only stream this trip. I haven't figured out when it's going to be yet, but we're going to do one. So now you got 10 more people that can join in on that stream. So thank you very much, Hot Sauce Lover. Have I been saying Discovery all day on this one? It's Discover, not Discovery. I mean, I'm so used to that. There's a TV channel in the United States called Discovery. It's Discover. Okay. Oh, they're back at the de-icing training over there. We'll show you more of that here in just a second. Don't. How you doing? The popsicle? The wind picked up. Ish. Yeah. Take care, Gabriel. We'll see you next time. That's funny, Brandon. All right, while we're waiting on this, let's flip over here for just a second. We're going to remind you of the merch we have. The German tour merch, all here. Oh, wait, it's now, I waited too long, now it's moving. Okay, hold on, we'll come back to that. All right, next is that aforementioned Emirates triple. I also want to make sure we see the new shirt we added today, which is the pink condor stripe. We also have this, the pink condor stripe. This is a charity shirt we're doing. We're going to give all the proceeds to the charity that Condor puts on for these striped shirts. So head on over to reverseopshop.com and check those out, including the pink one. Ah, we have the mustachio. Oh, we have a nice little tiny little star lines. Is this an actual baby bus? An actual baby bus here? No, it's not an actual baby bus. It's a toddler bus, I think. I think we could call this one the toddler bus. Turkish is next. We haven't seen a Turkish flight today. One of the backgrounds, United. Behind Turkish, we have China Airlines, the Mustachio, magnificent Mustachio plane. So I'm going to flip over here so you can see the mustache. Well, it looks like a mustache to me. I don't know. But this is an A350-900. So I don't think I've seen a China Airlines A350-900 before. I've seen their, is it the triples that go into LAX? I think it's the triples that go into LAX. Alright, so we're getting kind of close to the end here. Unfortunately, on these road shows, the amount of batteries I can take through the airport is very limiting. So I usually get about 3 hours out of those batteries. So we don't have that much longer to go, but our last plane of the day will be probably my favorite plane here today. We're gonna get a A340-300 down here on this runway, so that'll be our last plane of the day. That looks like it's, let's say it's third or fourth, depending on how they slot these planes in. We have a Brussels, and then we have this one here. We also have an Etihad behind it, which is heading off to Abu Dhabi. That is a Dreamliner 9. Then we have a Discovery heading off to our favorite Spanish island, which I'm going to have to research this Spanish island because apparently it's the place to go to on a cold German day. I've never heard of the place. This one here?
Mallorca.
Oh, is that Mallorca?
Mallorca.
Oh, okay. I have heard of it. I'm sorry. I just can't read.
Mallorca.
Okay. Okay, I was corrected. I've never heard of the airport. Or sorry, the PMI. It threw me off. That's the story I'm gonna stick to. Thanks, Steve. That's very kind of you to say. Oh, there's a green stripey. Look at that over there. Oh, it's under tow though. Alright, this is the one we're waiting for right here. There it is. Look at that. Look at that beautiful plane. Just yeah, it'll be last. Oh, our first Etihad. Haven't seen this guy yet. Oh, that's a tiny one. Oh, I like that. What is that? That's a 220. Oh, we don't get 220s. That is a very sleek looking nose. I like that. This is what everybody claims the 717s are going to be replaced with, and I don't think so. So which one's going first? Let's see. Probably the Etihad. I mean the not Etihad. There we go. I hope you don't mind, but I'm going to ignore Discover this time, and I'm going to stay on this one. What you don't like this time, Rainbow Love? We'll take the no, we're going to stick with the 340. Oh. Well, thanks everybody. It's been a lot of fun today. We're going to show you one more plane after this Lufthansa cargo goes. There's our first green stripy plane leaving, but I wanted to say thank you before that. We'll roll our credits after the green stripy plane, but thanks for being here. It's been a lot of fun. A little chilly, but not too bad. We're going to do a few more of these German shows. We got one coming up in Berlin, and then Munich, and then we're back here in Frankfurt on the 20th, I believe. But we're going to do some pop-up streams, some members-only streams, and we're doing that infamous Kickstarter backers-only stream. So thanks to everyone. Thanks for all the gifted. Thanks for Martin for showing up. I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm doing this. It's amazing. This is going to fly by. I know it. So we're going to take this green stripy thing, and then I'll play the thing, and we'll see you next time. Let's go back to the green stripy thing. This is our first green stripy plane of the day. Yeah. So it's going to happen. Yeah, I think so. The batteries are low. That's the problem with on the plane. You can't take the big batteries with you anymore. So
Selfie? Selfie mit. Ja. Ja.
you get some good pictures today. Did you see the Canadian 330? Yeah. Yeah.
Auf Hawaii F22.
Oh yeah.
Und C17.
Yeah, I get spoiled with those.
I asked him what German dish should we call it here. He said sauerbraten.
Sauerbraten. It's you.
Huh?
It's you, Sauerbraten.
Yep, sauerbraten.
Da didn't give us a truck. My wife tried to truck.
I definitely want to thank the world's most dangerous mod crew: Kirsten, Ms. Wolves, Rainbow Love, Sydney, Josh, O'Malley, Jane, Alan, and our newest member, Brandon Rabbit, with a special thanks to Mrs. Reverse Ops. Thank you very much. We're going to have another 340 coming out. What are you doing to me? All right. There's another 340 coming out, but I don't think my battery will last that long because it is in the red right now. We'll see you all at our next stop, which will be Berlin. Keep an eye out for those pop-up streams. You never know when they're going to happen. You might as well check out Instagram too, because I may go live on Instagram sometime too. So that's also Reverse Ops. Don't forget about the pink shirt, our charity shirt we're doing, the pink striped shirt. But all the other shirts will work too in the Reverse Ops shop. So thanks everybody. We'll see you again. Auf Wiedersehen.